What's the word? What's the word? Back with another episode. Responsible Degenerate podcast. As you see, Rollie's back from vacation. Rollie.
The way you tell these people I take vacation, bro, like
Rollie,
crazy,
as
bro.
you call it, anyway. And my boy, and we got Mel. I think that's Mel. I don't know who that's Mel. Mel used to have an afro. I don't know who that is over there.
Don't worry, it's the same me. It's the same me.
Everybody get money, bro. Everybody get money. I was arrested. Yeah. I asked my co-host for bail money. He told me, find it the best way you could. That's what he told me. He told me find it the best way you could.
You got more than enough bail money. I ain't even paying no mind, but what's the word, y'all? What's the word? Today we got a few things. Y'all know it's Sony All-Star Weekend in the WNBA. We got the All-Star starters was announced. So I'm gonna have y'all draft a team as if y'all was Caitlin and Fee. We're gonna go through our predictions for the reserves. We're gonna go through the WNBA expanding more. We're gonna go through Nalissa Smith traded to the Aces, and we got Julie Vanloo. They did my girl dirty. And today we had another wave. We got Odyssey Sims was waived today. It says Smith. Odyssey Sims waived today. And we got Team USA. They're dominating right now in the America Cup. I want to start with the All-Star, right? So the All-Star starters was announced, right? So we got the captains are Nafisa, Collier, Caitlin Clark, and
of course.
The rest of the starters are Aaliyah Boston, Paige Beckers, Alicia Gray, my fault, Sabrina Ionescu, Nneka Ogwumike, Satu Sabali, Brianna Stewart, Aja Wilson. All right, now before we get to
I got everything. The only person I had was Aja.
So before we get to y'all drafting the team, I just wanna not respond because he ain't say it to us, but a statement that Dick Vitale said. Long story short, basically he was saying because you know it's like everybody both sports, both NBA and WNBA, it's the fan vote, the media vote, and the player vote.
Yep.
Cool, right? So Caitlin was number. I think I can find
she was number 9 in the fan.
But Caitlin was number 1 in fan voting, number 4 media, and number 9 in the player votes. Right. So he's jumping out the woodwork saying how she ranked number 9, the 9th best guard in the league. That's not what that is. Like that's not ranking her number 9. We all know she's top 3 guard in the league. So respectfully, like I was trying to find a way to say it's respectful to him, because he's an older gentleman.
Yeah.
So I asked ChatGPT. What she was saying wasn't hitting how I wanted to say this. So I said, I wrote some down, like I was like, nah, this shit ain't working. I don't like how this sounding. So I'm gonna say this respectfully, all right? Dick. Yo, Dick. Pause. Yo. That's the bold name. Yo. That's the bold name. Dickie V. I don't know what you want me to call you, Dickie V. Dick, Mr. Dick, Mr. Vitale, whatever your name is. Respectfully, shut the fuck up. Respectfully. And that's just me. That's just me. That's not how they feel. That's just me. Respectfully, shut the fuck up. RG3, respectfully, shut the fuck up. And
we trying to grow, bro.
We are. But we are. But I gotta keep it a buck. I gotta keep it a buck. Like it's not on y'all, it's on me because this narrative that they keep pushing that somebody is hating on somebody. No, that's not. That's not what this is, right? Like respectfully, like just because. Like I said, the number 9 is not ranking her the 9th best guard in the league because Kelsey Plum was ranked number 16 and she's nowhere near the 16th best guard in the league. Yeah. Number 1. So he need to get that straight. It's the players voted for who they think was an all-star, and Caitlin Clark received the ninth most votes as a guard. And that's because if you go off she's missed half their games. So it's like we know she's gonna make it, but we think Alicia Gray deserves it more, Skylar Diggins, etc., etc. This is no knock at Caitlin because we all know she's gonna make it no matter what. Like I think me personally, I mean, I knew she's gonna be a starter because she's the biggest in the game right now. So I knew she's gonna be number one. But I did have a problem with her being a starter. Like, cause I'm like, you miss half the season so far. You averaging 18-5 and I think like 8 assists, but you also averaging 6 turnovers. Yeah. So, and there's guards playing better than you that I didn't deserve that spot. But like I said, she's still gonna be that motherfucker no matter what. So for all y'all motherfuckers that's talking about this hating shit, like just because y'all want to glaze, why the fuck why the fuck her peers gotta glaze her? Like the media they want to push narratives and all this other stuff. And us as her peers, we're going against her. We see her on a nightly basis. We're on the court with her. So if I believe that like even though I know you're a big name, you don't deserve this spot, I don't have to vote you. I don't gotta glaze you. So I had an issue with that. RT3, he just a clown, but I had an issue with that because like this man, Dick, he never I've never seen this man speak on women's basketball ever.
I was about to say, this is his first time I'm hearing him with a WNBA comment.
Ever. And I've never seen him. I'm wrap it up soon. I've never seen this man comment on nothing basketball.
This our shit. You talking about
until now, and then he started throwing out these false narratives like, "Oh, she was the reason we got chartered flights." No, this been in talks. If you do your research, I think it was 2019. Joe Tsai, he wanted to fly out. He wanted to start flying off rip, but the league said nah because everybody can't do it yet. Yeah. Cool. And then when BG came back from the where she was locked up at, she was getting harassed in airports. So yes, so now add all that up, then with Caitlyn and everybody else, she maybe pushed it faster, accelerated it, but it's not all because of her. Like that's what fuck you talking about, bro. But I want y'all to tell me also how y'all felt about Dick saying something. Pause.
Yeah, Mel.
Yeah, I'm gonna preface by saying I have a lot of respect for Big Vital. I know he's definitely, been through a lot in his life, battling cancer and things like that. So I'm definitely, glad that, he's recovered and, he's definitely doing better. Just from a basketball standpoint, respectfully, I disagree with Big Vital. And I just think we have to be very careful about labeling and saying things like players are jealous, because that's not the case. And I just feel like people nowadays, you can just tell that there's just like a lack of self-awareness of people aren't aware of the words that they're saying, similar to when we talked about Angel McCoughtry last week about the timing of talking about Julie Vanloo and saying she doesn't, if she didn't have 10K followers, et cetera, then having that video or whatever. But I just feel like Dick Vitale was completely wrong. Players aren't jealous of Caitlyn Clark. I think people get it confused. This is a league where players are going to compete, right? There is no they're not just going to open, just kind of lay the carpet out and be like, come through, have whatever you want. Players are gonna compete. They're gonna go after her. They're gonna talk smack. She's gonna get pushed around. That's just the nature of the game. So when I hear stuff like Dick Vitale saying the WNBA play, they're jealous, it's befuddling because it's just you could just tell there's this narrative that people want to continue to push, and it's performing. These women have respect for Caitlyn Clark. They know how much of a great player she is. They're playing against her. They understand step back threes, the elite passes. They understand the effect that Caitlyn Clark has. But at the same time, at the end of the day, they're competing against each other. This Caitlyn Clark missed 8 games. And even though her numbers is great, she's missed a lot of games to where there's other players who have been more available to their team, who have been playing, if not better, on the same level. Paige Beckers is playing damn near big. I know she had a concussion and she had to sit out for 3 games, but she's still playing amazing as a rookie. Damn, they're averaging the same amount of points. So this isn't a knock on Caitlyn. This isn't saying that she doesn't deserve, but it's we have to be very mindful about the words that we're using, and we have to stop this whole labeling thing of they're jealous. No, that's not what it is. It's a dangerous thing because when you start saying certain things, a lot of people believe it. So you keep saying, players is jealous of Caitlyn Clark. They're attacking her. They don't like her. People are going to start believing that, and people want to believe that, but the fact of the matter is that's not true. So respectfully, I disagree with Dick Vitale, and I'm disappointed. Somebody of his caliber should understand the power of words and be more self-aware of this whole topic around Caitlin Clark and just understanding like we have to be careful about how we're labeled and saying certain things about players, especially when it comes to Caitlin Clark and being jealous, et cetera, et cetera.
Rollie?
Like, I 100%. I like the idea you guys are going with. I'm not gonna. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take a different approach. Like, of course, everybody that's in the WNBA is a great player. You have to be great at what you do to make it to the top upper echelon of the league. To make it to the league. So it's not like nobody here is slouches or bums or whatever the case may be. We all could play. We all deserve to be here. Like Mel said, the jealousy thing, like, I'm jealous of somebody who's fresh to this and I've been doing this. Like, it's a sense of entitlement that as a competitor, you're supposed to know and feel like you better than whoever is going up against you. So if you're sitting here telling me that I wouldn't have been this good, or I'm not playing as good, or people wasn't watching the game and I was doing this only because she came, it's disrespectful. It's not jealousy. It's disrespectful because you're disrespecting their craft. You're disrespecting their work ethic. You're disrespecting their game. You're disrespecting the sport, period. So just simply put the progression and the way the league is evolving and the sales is up, the ticket sales, all of that to contribute to, all them attributes just to Caitlin Clark coming to the league is disrespectful to the rest of the league. So, of course, she's going to have animosity. You feel me? But when you're such a highly touted number one pick that comes with all of that bravado that you bring, you're gonna be seen with animosity anyway. I like to compare it to the situation with Lonzo Ball when he came before he was about to get drafted. His father is saying, "Oh, he better than Steph Curry. He better than LeBron James." You putting that narrative on him. What them people said first game? "Oh, I got him. Let's see what he about." You got people wanting that fight. You got people wanting that confrontation. And as a competitor, we know Caitlin Clark she's gonna live up to those expectations. But like, that's when I push back on that, and I agree with y'all, and I disagree with Dick Vitale. Like, no, it's not jealousy. She was properly voted where she stands and how many games she's played. Yes, her stats are fantastic. There's people on her level as well, but she still made the game. You feel me? It's not like she didn't get left out. I don't understand his opinion more if she wasn't, selected. So it's like, you're saying that just to cause controversy. And at this point, how much does your word have? Like, how often do you see Dick Vitale speaking on the WNBA? I don't feel like your words hold no weight. I feel like you just trying to say words for clicks. But I can also, when it comes to the other aspect of it, my other angle, I'm saying, like, the game wouldn't be entertaining without her. That's just that. Like, of course, it's great plays in the league, whatever the case may be, but for the league itself, for the brand, for the entertainment part of it, she has to be in the game. She has to be a starter, especially because the fans matter the most. So she was number 1 or 2, whatever, in fan voting. Go with that. We could say she don't deserve the spot, whatever, but if you look at the stats, Indiana Fever averaged 12 more points when she played. Their viewership goes up 500% more when she's playing. Aaliyah Boston doubles her stats, her other running mate, doubles her points, doubles her rebounds, doubles her assists when she's on the floor. Kelsey Mitchell plays off her well. She's just good for the game. So it's like, I understand Dick Vitale's aspect and the way he's looking at it. Like, y'all don't want her in the game because of jealousy or whatever the case may be, because of the amount of games she played. But at the end of the day, these women have a career too. They're very good at what they do. They've been doing it. The league been around umpteen years. It's going to be here when Caitlin Clark is here and when she's going to. So it's like, don't disrespect the females that's in the game, telling them that y'all wouldn't have this progression if it wasn't for her. Don't do that. But at the same time, don't act like what she does for the game is not solidified when she's on the floor. So
that's facts. That's facts. Yeah, that's facts. Ain't no pushback on when she plays Oz did with the white. No pushback on that at all. Mm-hmm. But we just saying like just stop pushing this narrative because like
it's disrespectful.
Yeah, like for me, like when I'm on a call with her, I'm trying to take her head off. I'm not trying to bow down to her. Like, you think this is like it's not like, that, bro.
And Caitlin wouldn't want it any other way. So it's like she don't want that kind of narrative being painted on her like, oh, y'all jealous of me. Nah, she a competitor. She a warrior. She been dealing with this. Going to Iowa, going against all these big schools. Like, yo, I've been doubting my whole life. Like, I'm ready for the war. So she used to this. She don't need that narrative painted on her like, oh, they hating on me, they jealous of me, nobody likes me. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we just seen her Stupid laughing and smiling.
Like, come on,
we just see her Sabrina at the last year All-Star game, laughing and smiling. So like, what? I don't hate the girl. Like, thank you. Like, we gonna get us more money. But that not gotta bow down and glaze you, man.
Just don't make it seem like you the reason I'm getting paid now.
Yeah,
I've been getting paid.
You just bringing the eyes. I've been nice. Yeah. You just bringing the eyes. Like, see me now. Thank you. Like,
I've been doing this. Like, that's the disrespectful part that I can't get with. Like, don't do that. Don't make it seem like Caitlyn is the reason why people watch it. Like she only nice.
Like everybody a bum. So like, it's crazy, man. But
that's the only thing.
Yeah. So that's to
people's choice of words is just
man.
It's for clicks, Mel. It's for clicks. It's definitely for clicks.
Yeah,
it gotta be because I don't hear none of these people's mouth until because like if you think about it, I just seen who just got roughed up. I forgot who it was. Got roughed up. I ain't see no think pieces, no post. So what's up, like. But lay a hand on her.
It's not the face of the league, man. It's not the face of the league.
It's crazy, man.
So many subjects talking about reporting on Golden State. The Valkyries playing great.
Man.
There's so many things.
Exceeding expectations and stuff. Like, come on, bro.
All this stuff, man. But
how Kelsey Plum looked like she took our advice and they done turned it around and stuff.
They ain't turning a damn thing around. We talking about.
They look alright. They look alright. They look alright.
They look
alright.
Depending on what it is. But besides that, we got the All-Star starters. I told y'all who the All-Star starters are. Now, I want y'all to draft starters, right? So Mel, you could be Fee, Rollie, you Caitlyn. I don't know who had the first pick. I don't think that they have came to the conclusion yet. So I'm gonna just say number one pick your first pick. So Rollie, you got first pick. So who you going first?
First pick.
So yeah, you got AB, Paige, Alicia Gray, Sabrina, Nneka, Satu, Brianna Stewart, and AJ Wilson.
I'm gonna take Leah Boston. Her running me.
All right, so AB. So who you got, Mel?
Usually I go with guards, and I feel like to kind of make up for my All-Star voting pick, I'm going unequivocally with AJ.
You go AJ. Gotta go with AJ.
So AJ. All right, so who you got, Rollie?
I'm gonna go Paige.
So you got. All right, so who you got, Mel?
I'm getting Sabrina.
Alicia Gray. So on the left we got Stu, we got Satu, got Nneka, and got Sabrina.
And I got Sabrina.
Sabrina? All right, so damn, you said so you got Paige.
So, it's not.
I got Paige.
You got Paige, right?
I got Paige and Leah Boston.
So you got AB,
Asia, and Sav.
So who you got, Rollie?
You said Satu.
I said Satu, Alicia Gray,
Stewie,
Nneka,
Alicia Gray,
Nneka.
Give me Nneka. She playing out her mind right now.
Nneka. So you got Mel.
I let Mel get the liberty.
Let me go with Alicia Gray.
Alicia Gray. All right, so we got Satu and Stewie left.
I want Satu.
All right, so you got Stewie. That nigga Mel got Fee, AJ, and Stewie. Damn.
So we could play the three. She already did that against Atlanta earlier.
Yeah, she played 3, 2, 1, 4, 5. So you good, man. You good. You good. All right, so now we're gonna reserve, right? So I believe it's 6 players each conference, right? All right, so boom. Let me pull up the conferences real quick. I had them right here on the way it go, but so boom, we doing 6 players off each conference, right? So Rollie, I want you to give me 3. Mel, you give me 3. It don't matter what you could. So Rollie, you do West. Mel, you do East.
Okay.
Damn, hold on.
Anybody go for it, man? Anybody?
Hold on, let me break it up real quick.
For me, I'll say, let me get Angel Reese, Brittany Sykes, and let me get Skylar Diggins.
Skylar Diggins. Yeah, you got East. I mean, it don't matter. So it don't matter. So it don't matter. Yeah, it don't matter. So Rollie, just pick 3. Just pick 3. Rollie, 3.
So he picked.
He said Skylar. He said Angel Reese and Sykes. Brittany Sykes.
So I'm gonna go Kiki.
Mm-hmm.
Kiki.
Oh, shit.
You said it don't matter, right?
It don't matter. So Kiki.
Fuck.
You got. I could throw out some names. You got
Yeah, the help. Yeah.
Alyssa Thomas. You got
I had a list. That's why I was
like
trying
Jackie
to
Young. All right. Enrique. You got
I got
Kelsey
two
Plum.
guards, right? I got 2 guards already. I got Paige and Caitlin.
Mm-hmm.
So I took Kiki. I don't really want to reach.
Wait, I'm tweaking. It's 6. It's 6 per team. So Mel, you got 3 more. Rollie, you got 6. I'm tweaking.
Oh damn it, 6?
Ain't it?
Hold on.
Yeah. I'm bugging. It's 6 on the bench. So yeah, Mel, you got 3 more. Rollie, you got 6.
Okay. Let's see. Who else do I have?
Okay.
You got Kelsey. You got Kelsey Plum. You got Ryan Howard.
I got the East, right?
Well,
It don't matter.
Yeah. It don't matter. Just play 6 players.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I want Kelsey Mitchell. I want Kiki. You said, oh, he said, damn. I wanted Angel Reese. She in the Eastern.
I gotta be so
What Cloud?
She was 4 for 10 in place. I was like, wow.
I was like,
wow.
I think I might want Cloud. So that's 3. All right, Mel, give me the other 3. I got Cloud.
Say Cloud.
Kiki.
And Plum.
And Kiki. No, I ain't say Kelsey. I said Kiki.
Oh, Mitchell.
Kelsey Mitchell.
Yeah.
The last 3 I chose was Skylar, Angel Reese.
You said Skylar already.
Yeah, no, I was just repeating.
All right.
Yeah. It was Skylar, Angel Reese, and who else did I have?
You said Sykes.
Matter of fact, cool. I don't want Cloud. I'm bugging out. Give me Kayla Thornton. She a fucking dog right now. I don't care about the conference. Give me Kayla Thornton. She's a dog right now.
Yeah, I have on my list too, so she definitely valid.
She's a dog right now. Yeah. She a dog right now.
Definitely valid.
So my last three will be, thanks, I got Cloud, give me Jackie Young, and give me Gabby Williams.
Yes, nobody got 18? Gabby.
I was taking.
Yeah, nobody got 18? Yeah, that's tough.
I was taking Gabby.
That's tough.
So I'm going to take.
What you got, 3 left?
Alyssa Thomas, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you got 3 more.
I'm going to take Alyssa Thomas. I'm going to take Kelsey Plum. And I'm taking Hamby.
Hamby? I agree with all y'all picks. I don't know about Hamby, but I agree with Hamby. I mean,
she started off good and like faded a little bit.
Yeah,
it was either between her. Yeah, it was between her or fucking Courtney Williams. But
hell no.
I can't do Minnesota.
I took AT. I got NECA. Feel me? Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. Word around Rollie, they calling your girl Nafisa Collier the second.
What you mean?
That's what they keep coming in second place to everything. Like they keep calling her second. They calling
because she lost the Commissioner Cup.
Commissioner Cup, WNBA Finals, the Unrivaled. Like she keep coming in second. Word around, that's her name now. Nafisa Collier the second, bro. Like I was like, oh, it's crazy. That's y'all calling now. I was like,
she definitely didn't come to play yesterday. What was that, Tuesday?
Yesterday, yeah. Tuesday. None of them did, man. But Elena Smith.
It didn't. I don't know. It just looked like, and then there was no Kayla Clark either. I don't know. It felt like they didn't take them serious.
They scored with them in the second quarter. They scored in the last 8 minutes. They scored in the last 8 minutes, bro. I say that's nuts, bro. Like a team on the feast on it, don't score in 8 minutes. That's crazy.
Coming off, she had like 26 the night before, fresh off the injury. So it was like,
that's nuts, bro. That's nuts, bro.
I don't know. I felt like they just didn't take the fever serious.
Yeah, probably not, man. That's nuts, man. But
they gearing up for that real thing.
But they ain't getting that. But Alyssa Smith was traded to the Las Vegas Aces for the 2027 first round draft pick. And it was funny because right after she got traded, maybe like either like a day later or maybe a couple hours later, we hear Aaliyah Edwards on the block.
Yeah.
So Mel called that. Didn't you call that, Mel? Early in the year? One of y'all called that.
Nah, yeah, I thought
Rob, it was you, Rob.
I'm like, they got too many bigs over there.
I told you Kiki was going to come in and do some shit. I told you.
I mean, what made it easy for her is that Shakira and Aaliyah was hurt. So, like, come right in. And then, boom, you're a press list? All right. So, like, but Melissa Smith traded to the Aces, so the family is broken up on Degenerate. How do y'all like that move for the Aces? I think, personally, like, when I first saw it, I was like, the fuck they doing? Like a first round pick?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Then I'm like, but anything, no disrespect, but anything right now is an upgrade to Kia Stokes right now. Like anything right now is an upgrade.
So
like,
they going pair them and move Asia to the 5 or then Alyssa to the 5? I mean Alyssa to the 5.
Asia
to the 5, right?
To the 5. I like
but I don't like Asia at the 5. I don't like everybody. At the 5.
I guess everybody, but maybe the lady, like the Dream, because the Dream got big ass. But
that's who they playing against.
That's true, man. But
that's who you gotta build your team against.
But you got Kia Stokes and
so what?
They have Kelly. So like Tiffany Mitchell. So it's like I don't know what's going on over there.
They changing the pace. They're changing the tune, like how they want to play offense.
They moving furniture over there. I don't know what's going on over there.
They moving furniture. It was a lateral move. It was a lateral move.
I mean, me personally, I would say maybe like one step up, cause Asia, cause Alyssa was the number, I think the 2 pick, I think she was, or she's top 5. So like, there's some talent there. It's just like maybe she needs the right situation to bring it out of her, because she's been on a losing who team she was on, Mel? She's on Indiana, but like she didn't fit in Indiana with Caitlin, because Caitlin and AB pick and roll 2-man game. She didn't fit over there. Cool. Besides Dallas, Dallas is a mess right now. So like, but now she's on a team with a winning culture, so maybe she might take heed. She got Asia with her. She got Gray with her. She got winners with her. So now they might put her in the right situation to where now she can succeed and look better than she ever did, because you pick top 5 for a reason. You ain't no scrub. The talent is there. Yeah. It's just that like Mel always say, the situation.
It matters where you go. It matters where situation. You go, man. It matters where you go.
So how y'all feel about that move?
I mean, I don't. Me personally, I don't like Asia at the 5. You feel me? I want her to be able to save her energy, like, because we're gonna need her to make big buckets and be that go-to. We have a bunch of scorers, people that can make shots. Cool, I understand why they gathered the talent that they garnered, but my best player is my best player. That's who that's who I want the ball in their hands. And I see that the way that they're playing now, her assist like it's double. Like she went like 2 weeks ago she was averaging like 2 assists. Now she averaging like 6. I seen like 2 or 3 games where she's like 5+. So it's like I could see that why they made that move. To have Asia be the focal point, facilitate, make sure she touches the ball every possession, and Melissa could play off of that, because like you said, Kia Stokes is like 4 and 5 out there sometimes. So it's like you can come in and give us minutes against teams that we need you to give us minutes against, but this is going to be our starting 5 right now. I don't really like it, because I don't want Asia banging with Jonquel, fucking.
Yeah,
name it. I don't want
Jones, BG.
GG like on the Dream. I don't want her doing that. I don't want her doing that. I want them to have to come down and guard her on the other end. I don't want her dealing with that. You feel me? But and on a scale of 1 to 10, 6, because I can see that they're already progressing their offense in a different way. They're trying to get more, eccentric, have more touches and stuff like that, not so much ISO ball. So I can see that the progression is going up, but I would have to see it. So like a 6 out of 10 to me.
Mel?
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I really like the move. I think, it's one of those things where it's like, as much as, when you're looking at the WNBA like this could be, like I said, you play Atlanta, like if you don't have bigs, that's a matchup nightmare. I don't care who you are. You're gonna have to deal with BG, Brianna Jones. But honestly, I feel like this pickup is better than what they had. respectfully, because at this point, it's just like, okay, Kia Stokes, we have to change soon. Like, what, even on the defensive end, you're just not getting a good return on investment. So I feel like bringing in Alyssa Smith is a really good move. And I feel like people forget, like, Alyssa Smith is a baller. Like, and this is one of the things where, like, I keep saying, like, a player's success is contingent on their situation. Let's not forget, before Caitlin Clark came to Indiana, Melissa Smith was balling. Like, I think her best year was in 2023 when she averaged 16 points, 9 balls, and shot 47% from the field. When Caitlin Clark came to Indiana, obviously, that changed everything. Like, the offense is, okay, like, let's create a team that's going to focus. That's the focal point is to cater to Caitlin Clark. And I feel like Melissa Smith kind of fell out of the loop. So where I think she even got benched at one point for, I don't want to pronounce her name wrong, but Timmy Fingbingway. She's on Valkyries.
Yeah.
She got benched for her. And then Alyssa Smith, first he started bench, and then Alyssa Smith was never the same. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like she's a player that can easily put up points. She's a strong, big, physical body. And I just feel like she's going to be revitalized now. Like, once you add a player like that to the Aces, it just changes their tune. It changes the way that they play offense. Now, Alyssa Smith could get buckets, and she could play defense. So it gives Asia Wilson another scoring punch to where, if she's getting double teamed, she can trust in Alyssa Smith to be able to knock down a shot, shoot it through, or even drop to the basket. So I really like it from both sides. I like it from the standpoint of the Aces get faster. Yes, they're going to deal with a lot of, like, bumps and bruises when it comes to, like, certain matchup. But at the end of the day, hey, I feel like getting Alyssa Smith increases their chances of winning. And I like it from the standpoint from Alyssa Smith because I think people need to be reminded how special she is. And just because she hasn't been productive doesn't mean that she can't play. She just hasn't been in the right situation. And I feel like being in Vegas and playing underneath that system and playing around so many great leaders, veterans, and champions, that's going to make her want to bring her A game every night. And she's playing for something. So that gives you more of a motor, it gives you more energy. Like, I think she even mentioned, like, her favorite player is Asia Wilson. You get to play with your favorite player, or you're going to be tapped in from the get-go. So I like it from both sides. And I vote for Alyssa Smith, and I feel like it's going to work out.
Yeah, man, it's hard. It's hard to go to work every day knowing you're gonna get smacked up. It's hard to get up. It's hard to get up, put your sneakers on, like.
That shit turn the clock in real quick.
Another ass whooping today.
Clock in real quick, bro. Who we playing?
Yeah, another ass whooping. Just get ready. It's hard to get motivated, bro. It's hard to be motivated, man. But I think, like I said, I think she'll be definitely like a upgrade over Kia Stokes, man. But besides that, I don't think it pushes them up a tier or anything. But we'll see, man. I think their first game is, I think it's tomorrow. I think they play. I think Indiana. I think tomorrow.
They play Indiana.
Yeah, tomorrow. So we'll see. She might not play that game. She might. I don't know. She might play that game. She might not.
I want to.
Yeah. I'll play too. But she. I mean, at this point, who else you gonna put in? Like, you just lost Tiffany Mitchell. You cut Kelly. So, like, who else you gonna put in right now?
They got injuries. I think Gustafson, she's out.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
The one still sitting at home. I thought she was going there, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that situation.
She's going to the Liberty, man.
Nah, we don't need her. We about to go get AE. You heard? Either AE or we're gonna get Emma. What's her name? Emma. What's her name?
Emma from what team?
She overseas. I forgot her name. She played with.
She's playing the Mystics. She's playing the Mystics.
I think she. The Scout, one of them.
Emma Mason.
I know she overseas though, but I think she played with. I think she played with Phoebus. I think so. But because we got Matt Chandler sitting overseas. We got Matt Chandler sitting overseas, just waiting to come over. So, like,
that's a fact.
I don't know, yo, Jonathan Cole. If you're watching this, man, go make that move. I mean, we got 185 in cap. Like, what we doing with that? We gotta use it, right? Like, what we got it for? Not to sit around? Nah, we can go and spend that shit, and that's damn near max contract. So shit. Or sign somebody or something, because we can't rebound for shit. That's neither here nor there, man.
You could tell we're missing John Paul.
Yeah, that's neither here nor there, man.
And Phoebus.
Well, Phoebus come back. She come back tomorrow, so we at least one of them back. At least one of them back.
Yeah.
Damn. But
two starters is hard.
Yeah, man. But this game is a dirty game, man. It's like every time I try to like the Valkyries, man, they do some off the wall shit to be like, don't like them, man. Like, and to like Julie Vanloo just won a championship at Eurobasket. Yeah. She's hyped to come back. She skips the celebration with her family and teammates to come back to Golden State. and she's literally on the flight. She takes a picture of the stadium, like, I'm back, blah 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 blah, and then the next post you see, wave.
Wow.
Wave. On the flight back, wave. And then look at what her coach says, right? Because they asked her about it. So she says, from my perspective, I thought it was respectful because whenever a situation like that happens, you bring them in and as an adult, you say it face to face. But you said it while on a plane. That's not face to face. That's not face to face. Like if you knew you didn't want me, why you allow me to skip my celebration that I just won my team to come all the way back 18-hour flight, I think it was, to cut me. Now I'm back. I'm back here.
You could have told me that while I was out there.
Yeah, like so now like I keep, like I said, the Valkyries, man, they keep this. Oh man, they just keep doing this. It's a dirty game, bro. It's a dirty game, bro. It's a dirty game. They was
making a lot of people believers too. They was playing good basketball.
They
playing good basketball.
They are, man.
They playing both sides of the ball very hard. I mean, but you cut her, right? The other guard is hurt. What's her name?
Who?
Sight? What is her name? Seat? What is it?
They got what they guard is Burry and they guard is Chin.
But the one, what's her name?
Caitlin Chin.
I know Chin. Chin is there, but I'm not. Caitlin Chin don't really play like that.
She be
a little down, yeah.
Yeah, especially now with Vanloo, she's been kind of like the.
Why cut her though? Why cut her though? That's she's one of the best facilitators on the team. Like Burton is trying to play the role. I've noticed she's trying to play the role, but it's like she's still a score first guard. She's thinking about putting the ball in the basket most times. Kayla Thornton is getting the ball off the rim and pushing it. I got to get a bucket. Why get rid of your facilitator?
Can you imagine getting cut on the way to work? That's nuts.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
That's Craig. You got fight on your day off.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I understand it's a business and all, but you can't have handled that situation any worse. It doesn't get worse. She literally skipped her championship celebration to fly back, and for her to realize mid-flight in the air, and I'm going back to the Bay. I'm excited, and to hear that you've been cut is completely disrespectful. And listen, before I go in, I will say outside of the New York
call her late. Call her late.
Yeah, call her late. Yeah, she's old. She's special. I feel like outside of the New York Liberty, the Golden State Valkyries have been my favorite team to watch. They are electric. They are. They're playing better than half the league. They're like 9-7. They have better records than teams that have been here. They've beaten the Spark twice. They're doing their thing. They're a really fun team to watch. But they have been making a lot of questionable moves that just makes me be like, damn. Now listen, I understand Julie Vanloo wasn't putting up astronomical numbers and things like that. But at the end of the day, you owe her. There's a certain level of respect that you're supposed to have for your players and understanding how much she meant to that team, teammates, understanding the type of vibe that she was. Like if you have on Instagram, she chilling, vibing with the team in the locker room, dancing. It's all love. So at the end of the day, she deserved way more respect than that. And from my standpoint, she's probably one of the most electric players on that team. From the ability to break down the defender, her handles, her step back three. She low key reminds me of Maureen Johannes a little bit, but she's a better passer. Now I understand you may think she's a defensive liability, or even if you wasn't seeing what you needed to see out of her, she still deserved more respect than that. And I appreciate Julie Vanloo for handling it the way that she did. But I don't, because if it who knows, that's like you giving somebody a reason to crash it. Like she has every reason to really go crazy and stuff like that. But I mean, she deserved better. And like I said, she was one of my favorite players to watch because she was so electric. So I feel like the Valkyries definitely handled that extremely poorly. And I'm hoping Julie Vanloo finds another spot because she definitely can play. There's things that she needs to work on, yes, but she deserved way better than that. And I love Kennedy Chen. And if you feel like she gives you more of a chance of winning than Julie Vanloo, fine. But there's no way you're not telling me that she didn't deserve to stay on that. But that's just
it's a business.
Hold on, Rob. Let me just say this. Rob. this is a important year for the WNBA with the agreement coming next year. Like the odds that's on it, like the league is blossoming at an exponential rate, right? And it's shit like this, and then you just have players. Granted, I know y'all expanding the teams. Our next topic, whatever the case may be, ain't gonna end on that. But like, it's the shystiness. Like, it's like, how could I like a sport and develop a love for a team, and I see you do this to one of the players? Like, what? Like, how you, as a fan, it sucks. I can't even think about the players. Like, as a fan watching it, what if she developed some fans, some little girls that, you know, like, it's just, it brings down the essence of the sport, man. It just, I don't know, whatever equity is building, it just tarnishes a little bit. Stuff like that. It's just, it can be handled way better, like, way better. Just it's foul. It's foul. It just brings down the equity of it. That's it. That's
a dirty game. It's a dirty game, bro. Cause like, so you telling me nobody know about this move? Like my agent didn't hit me up or whatever. Like I'm just mid-flight happy. And like, what makes it crazy is that I'm posting. I skip my celebration.
I want a chip.
I'm posting like I'm coming back. I'm back. I take a picture of the stadium like, yeah, I'm back, and then boom, next thing you know, cut. Wait, I'm like, so now when I seen that, I was like. This gotta be fake. Cause I just saw her posting about. I said this gotta be fake. Cause like I'm like I just saw her posting about coming back. I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie. That's probably the craziest shit. I'm like her in the W. This is probably the craziest situation.
That's dirty.
She won the chip. She won the chip on the flight back. I pulling back up. We chasing her is lit, and to be told that mid-air, bro. Like she didn't get a chance to.
Oh man.
Get Wi-Fi. Her phone blowing up. Oh, you been cut. She
said my phone blew up. I'm like, and then she seen a wave. I'm like, yo, like
now what?
To find out on Instagram, that's nuts, bro. Like to find out
going in that front office, bro.
Yeah, I'd have been there.
You couldn't tell me.
Yeah, I'd have been there.
Talk to me.
Yeah, I'd have been in there. I'm not gonna lie. I'd have been there. Yo, Natalie, somebody gotta see me. Like,
y'all better hope my badge don't work. Y'all better hope my badge still don't work, cause somebody gotta talk to me.
Somebody gonna get me out of here. I ain't even.
Somebody gotta talk to me. Somebody gotta talk to me. That's crazy, bro.
I'm pulling up, bro. I'm pulling up, and then you got other players now talking about how dirty you did her. So now how y'all look? Like, yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Like, look, you got players saying, oh yeah, they did her bad, blah. So like. Now you think somebody want to come in there? I mean, somebody might. Well, you think I want to come in at the knowing? I mean, if you're a star player, you probably gonna be secured. But like,
if
you're the star players, like damn, like you gonna do that to your player? Like that's why I love the Liberty, right? Because like you rarely ever see somebody randomly just cut out of nowhere. Like we need a big right now, right? But y'all go down, and you don't see like I'm like damn cut. You can easily cut maybe for example Marquisha, somebody like Sean play cut her, get something, but you barely ever see them cut anybody unless it's probably you really have to. And I'm like damn, like I know it's a game, but like let's be respectful. Like damn, like if like tell me if you know I'm across the country,
a prestigious ball club, bro. That's why you win championships. Little shit like that, bro. Little shit like that. When you show respect, you get respect, and the basketball gods acknowledge that. Like
Liberty, we handle things the right way.
Yeah, man. Like we don't do that, man.
Class, man. That's why y'all look like y'all going back to back, man. But this is their inaugural season, right?
Yeah, and they done cut. Yo, they lead the league right now in transactions. Like they done cut so many players and signed so many players over there. It's
like
crazy.
Y'all just started. How y'all even know what y'all want to do?
It's crazy over there, man. They just.
How y'all know who deserve to be here or not? Y'all have nothing else to go back off. Y'all have no tape. Y'all have no, like, what's the game? Man, get me off this topic, bro.
Communicate with Julie Vanloo. Don't have to find out mid-air on Instagram that she got cut, like, let her land.
We told her.
Like, yo, come to the arena, have a conversation. Like, if you want to cut her, even though I disagree, fine, but there's just a certain way that you need to go about it. The way that the Valkyries handle that
she deserves to be cut.
Is very. I don't either. I'm just saying, like, if you want to cut somebody, it is what it is. But even then, there's a certain way, there's a certain professionalism that you have to go about it. Don't let her have to find out on Instagram.
That's wicked. That's wicked, man.
Well, that's 0 points.
This is not a side league, bro.
We humans. Like,
we are humans, league, bro.
We ain't no robots. Like
they forget about
yeah,
that.
like we human, bro. Like we human. Like yo, when we cutting yo,
Chat GPT shit going around.
Yo, man, let's do this, man. We ain't gonna build them motherfuckers for 8 days that they man. But
watch, they ain't gonna have too much good fortune.
On the good news, I mean, on the good news, the league is expanding. We got by 2030 we're gonna have 18 teams. But I don't know if y'all seen Satu said that the CBA offer that the league gave them was a slap in the face. So we don't know. Like she didn't get no details, so like we don't know like what they offered. But I just hope we ain't no lockout, man. But 2030 we gonna have 5 teams.
They need to lock out.
Nah, they got the momentum, man. You can't stop it now, man. Don't stop it now.
But think about it. It's a double-edged sword, right? Can't stop the momentum now, but you got people wanting the WNBA. When you want something, it warrants a need. So now, with that, if you suddenly take that shit away, you're gonna put these owners in a bad spot. We got all these people paying for season tickets, and these people they telling us they're not coming to work. We got to do something. You got to put the fire and heat under their ass. I ain't saying do a lockout, but if it comes to that, ladies, man, do your thing.
But you gotta remember,
NBA do it all the time.
Yeah, but you gotta remember though, the NBA, they're crazy millionaires.
The money, yeah.
Everybody like Angel Reese and Kaden Clark and Stewie, where they got mad deals on the side trying to live off of. So like, this might be your only job. So like, you
but they can go overseas.
Now everybody can't have 400 players overseas.
Everybody's situated to where they can just get up and go overseas.
Yeah, that's like I don't know. Yeah, like can't have all 400 players.
Like,
or whatever.
I ain't saying do it impromptu, like sporadic, like spontaneous. But I'm saying like if it comes to it and it's not agreeable and it's not a significant up, you feel me? Like action need to be taken.
That's true. That's true. I think we got the right people in there.
Look, we got a podcast about WNBA. You feel me? Like, if that's not telling you that this shit is buzzing and it's moving up and people want this, what else do you need to be told? Like, man, make that shit happen. Yeah, make that shit put the fire under their ass.
I think all they gotta do is fucking fire Kathy ass and then.
Oh, this guy! I ain't saying take nobody's job.
I am. See, I'm the one that say all the. I say all the shit I think. The shit y'all think is the shit I say. And I don't give a fuck. They need to get rid of her because she's not ready to like take this on as a leader. Like like even though she's not really. She's like, because right now. Who really running right now? Adam. Like Adam is kind of like really running right now because they own like 50% of the shit. So like he kind of really own this shit right now. So like now if they break up on their own, do you trust her to run this league by herself? I don't trust her right now, but I think they had that. We'll get to that when we figure out what the CBA was. But by 2030 we're gonna have 5 new teams. We're gonna have Philly, Detroit, Cleveland, Toronto, and Portland. Portland already also a crazy start firing their president before they even start their season. That's crazy. But Sophie Cunningham said something. She was like, she was saying how the league should listen to their players and basically put teams where players want to go. All right. That sounds good, right? Yeah, that sounds good. Cause like if you look at the teams they chose to go with teams that have NBA teams. Cause I know you got the whole infrastructure there already set for when you're ready to go. So she said, who wants to go to Detroit and Cleveland? But I don't think she knows Detroit was rocking back then. When they had the shot, they was rocking back then.
And Detroit gonna be rocking right now.
They was rocking, yeah.
Because the Pistons is good right now.
NBA back rocking, like they was rocking back then. No reason they left
right now.
Yeah, because they left because I think the owner died. His wife sold the team, and now they became the Dallas Wings. But Detroit is he's talking about, and then she says, we should go like to the South, and like I'm cool with that. The South, Miami, that's cool, but it's about.
I think Miami should have got one. I do.
That's true, but like. That's only so if Mickey Arison wants to do it, put his bid in, he'd have did it. But I'm looking like he didn't do it. Like who put it in? Pause. The ones that got the teams. I think Kansas City might have put a bid in. With Pat Mahomes and
that would have been a good one.
I think Nashville with Candace Parker put their bid in for Nashville. But it's like All right, but it's like, let me start with the teams with NBA teams first, because like if I just give y'all a team, y'all don't have no team. Y'all have no experience in running a team yet. So now let me go to the experienced people first. Boom, 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 boom. Get them situated, and then we can add on maybe a Miami if like a Mickey Harrison want to jump in, or a Nashville if Candace Parker and whoever else want to jump in. So Philly, we got Philly in 2030. That's gonna be fire. I got a lot of Philly team gonna be fire because like I remember when I told y'all, I said this in a previous episode. I said, yo, we need like more like rivalries. I think Connecticut should sell to Boston, put them in Boston. So now you create that New York Boston rivalry in the WNBA. That
Boston
New York
LA.
Philly,
Boston
that
LA.
Boston LA, yeah, Boston. Like we need that fuels. That brings in the money. That brings in the fans. That's what we need. So I'm looking forward to it. How y'all feel about this expansion coming in the next 5 years that we got? Well, 5 years that we got coming.
What you saying that just now? It sparks something. Like we do need some rivalry, some beef, some gang wars. Like, we playing them tonight. This is nasty. People diving for balls, pushing people out. Yeah, we need that. I want to see New York, Philly. I want to see Detroit, Cleveland. Like, develop that beef. Like, we so close, but we don't like each other. Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. But out of the teams, I think the one I like the most, you said Philly, Detroit, Cleveland,
Toronto, and
Portland. I think I like Toronto the most because Toronto is a different country. That them people out there, that support system, man. When the Raptors won that championship, that city went crazy. So I think just that aura out there is gonna be electric. Like, and then the other visiting teams coming in, it's gonna be like a whole vibe. So I think Toronto will be like the my favorite destination of the teams that you said so far.
You, Mel?
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, like I'm a fan of the W. So, just speaking as a fan, like when I just hear that, there's gonna be, more teams coming to the W, like I love it, man, because it just makes me think of, okay, more games, more different players, more different rivalries, more different matchups, and as a fan of as a sport, you want to see that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, having these different teams allows for more players to show up their talent. It allows for like players that's not on teams now, hopefully if things go right, to be situated, be locked and loaded, secured on teams and things like that. So, as a fan, I love the fact that we're getting more teams. And because I even feel like now, like, sometimes you're just seeing, like, the same kind of matchups. It's like, how many times is Minnesota going to play Dallas? How many times is Connecticut going to play? It's like, it's cool, but we've seen that, like, 3 times on Monday. I want to see something different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, I love the W, but at the end of the day, we want to see some different matchups. So, I mean, I love that Toronto's getting a team. Like, Toronto's been showing love. Like, I remember Kalia Copper saying, like, I think they had, like, a statue out there during one of the games, stuff like that. Like, they really go hard for their team. So, it brings me joy to, just see that people are energetic and, people are excited for this expansion. And yeah, like, even with, like, what Sophie Cunningham has said, like, yeah, like, Detroit may not sound sexy on paper, but like how we said, Detroit had a team previously. The Detroit Shot, they won 3 WNBA champions. They have three different
Where they rank?
So it's like
where they rank number 2, I think. I think number 2 right now still, and they've been here, and now.
And what team?
They've been here like 10 years, and they got the second most championships.
Second most championships.
Yeah, they ran from 1998.
Arguably one of the best players ever to play for them. So like, what? Man,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's like,
respectfully, Miss Cunningham.
Yeah. You hear Cleveland, and you're like,
Indiana.
It's Cleveland. Yeah, you play Indiana. Back then, like Cleveland had their team, like it was the Cleveland Rockers.
Yeah,
they was active from 1997 to 2003. Yeah. So it's like, Portland Fire. So it's like, these names may not sound the sexiest, but they already had the blueprint of something that works. So similar like what you said, Ron, like I want to follow what works first. Like I don't want to just throw something to Miami and be like, figure it out with like no understanding or like a blueprint to follow. Like, they let me look at what they did previously because this team had a WA team previously. So it's just like you could just kind of, piggyback off of that. So I love the way that I love the fact that, there's going to be added teams. And, at the end of the day, I'm going to watch it, whether it's Cleveland, it could be Mars. I'm Portland. I love the sport. So no matter where these guys play,
I'm going to watch it.
They're going to show love and they're going to support. So,
You got to remember, this is not vacation, bro. This is work. This ain't vacation.
Like,
it's work.
That's the thing. They want to be. They want to see. Let me say this. You see what Caitlyn said? Yo, stop tanning and get in the fucking gym. They want to just go and be, fuck out of here. Go fucking pick up a ball. Go fucking pick up a ball, Miss Cunningham. Go pick up a ball.
You on vacation in Miami, right? Nah. Go to Cleveland and go win a game. Like respectfully, you play for Indiana. Ain't nobody vacationing to no damn Indiana, bro. So how you gonna shit on Detroit and Cleveland? Like, come on, don't do that, bro.
Miami will be great. Trust me.
It would.
Miami would be epic. Miami would be epic.
If Mickey was with it, I'm pretty sure if he put his bid in, they'd have got it. They'd have got it for sure. Yeah. The NBA team already. They got the money out there.
He should have.
They got the money.
The way the Heat looked, he should have.
They got the money, so like that'd have been a beautiful place, but he didn't do it yet.
Go to one of those games. Go to one of those games.
Miami Heat. Well, I don't know what their name would be. Miami, I don't know, but that shit.
Soul. Didn't you say Soul?
Miami Soul.
Who? Miami
Soul. Soul.
Me? I said that? Nah, I ain't say that.
Didn't you say that before? I could have sworn we was giving them names. You said Miami Soul.
No, I think that was. That was
me. No, that was me. Yeah, Miami Soul.
Oh,
the WNBA team.
It was me.
2000 to 2002.
Oh, so it was a team. Yeah, get them like that name. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, keep same name. Just all you need, cause like to get in, like it's crazy. Cause like if you look at the owner, I saw this yesterday. The owner of the Aces and the owner of the Nets. The owner of the Liberty. They paid the Liberty. He paid. I think he paid. I think like 10 mil, I think, to buy the Liberty. And Mark, I think, paid maybe around that same amount. To get in now on a team, this is how you know it's popping. To get in now, it's 250. 250 of rip. 250 million of rip. So if you ain't got deep in pockets, like I said before, we need no more millionaires. We don't need no more motherfucking millionaires. We need the motherfucker with the bees. So if you ain't got the bees, we don't need you here right now. We need motherfuckers with the bees. Yeah, we need the motherfucker with the bees in their bank count. Like, for me, we not penny pitching no more. We got the CBA coming up. They want more. They want more. They want roster expansion. They want practice course. They want this. So your little M's ain't gonna cover this. We need the big boys. So I'm sorry. Like, you feel me? So all the little mayonnaise gonna have to step to the side. So so I'm just like keeping it in the box. So. But yeah, so I think hopefully we get to see a team in Miami soon. But I'm looking forward to that Philly team for sure. Hopefully
that's our team game for us.
Yeah, that'd be fire too. I'm looking forward to Detroit, even though I probably won't go there. But I'm looking forward to Detroit. Could being that like back then, I watched Katie Smith when they was winning them. Like I watched them back then, the Detroit Shock. So I know about them. So like we get to see them again. Yeah, man. I just hope it's gonna be fire, man. I'm looking forward to all that, man. It's gonna be basketball. Like Mel said, I'm tired of watching like right now. I saw the schedule and the Lynx play Chicago 4 times in the next like 2 weeks. Like we don't
it's like
the fuck. It's like come on,
we
doing now.
W, but it's like we would love to see different matchups, different teams, different players.
And switch the players to some shit. Make them draft. Make them draft. Like, all right, Nafisa, you play on Chicago tonight.
I don't know how they gonna do because I don't know how they gonna do the what's it called, the expansion draft, because like if we gotta have 2 teams next year and then a year after that always gonna be a team coming in, so like how are we gonna do that? Like you gonna pick a player every year from everybody's team, and like so like how does that work? Like
that's I just hope that's on Kepi for the side, man.
Yeah, like I feel like they should like you can't have a team coming in every year, just picking apart my team every year. It's like, come on, bro. It's like come on,
fantasy.
Like, come on, bro.
Do a fantasy.
You could go like you could pick a whole team of people that they make it overseas. Like, feel me? Like you don't gotta pick from my team. Like you don't need to pick from my players. Like get your own players and make your team, and then boom, boom, boom. Like that's how I hopefully they change it up. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, 5 years. It's gonna be. We'll see how the new CBA all that falls into place, and then we'll. After we get past it, because that's the big hump. So after we get past that big hump, then we could move on to all other stuff, man. What else we got? We got the Team USA and America Cup. They moved to 4-0 after today. They've been spanking shit out there. They've been spanking shit out there, man. I don't know if I caught any games. I caught a few games on courtside 1981. I caught the first game. I caught the second game, and I think the third game I caught a little bit of. Today I didn't catch it because I was at work, but yeah, man, I like how Joyce been impressing me. Joyce, I like how Hannah been looking on defense. I like how Kennedy Smith been looking. I like how what's the big Reagan Bear? I think her name is Reagan Bear. Yep. I like how she been looking, man. Like college ball gonna be nice next year, bro. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah. I saw the first game. I didn't get a chance to catch like the last three, but it's funny because like even watching the first game, we kind of tell like everybody just trying to get an understanding of who wants to be where on the court, and it's funny too because like a lot of like feedback that we gave Hannah Hidalgo about like being a little bit sporadic or erratic and taking too many time. I remember that first game, she was kind of like. You could kind of see like dang, like has she changed? You know what I'm saying? But she ended up playing better the next game and things like that. And I feel like honestly that team, like nobody can beat. The only team that can beat Team USA is Team USA. You know what I'm saying? And like once they just continue to build that chemistry and actually play with each other in the court, they're going to be unstoppable as how they have been looking as a player.
I agree. Yeah, I was gonna say the record speaks for itself. I don't think they got any competition. Like they literally the reason if they lose is because they didn't play well, or somebody was trying to put on a little bit more than they supposed to. Keep the game plan. The outcome will be what y'all want. But yeah, it's that's what we do. Like we as USA, like you feel me, basketball is our thing. Like everybody is catching up, but they still got a lot of catching up to do. Sorry. This is our shit. We ain't letting this shit go no time soon. Y'all can get on that other shit. But boy, this our shit. We not letting this one go. I don't give a fuck. That's one thing we gonna do. Put that ball in that basket. I don't give a fuck about that.
They can have that other shit. They put all this shit. But
yeah, I'm telling you can have that other shit. That's our shit. You can have that other shit.
That's the episode, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. We are 5. We are. That's my luck. I think it was 5 or 6 subscribers to 100. So we almost there. We almost there. 5 more. We there.
Y'all could keep holding out. I ain't putting no more money on it. Y'all keep holding out.
5 more, and we right there, man.
But we appreciate all that love, man. Yes, sir.
Man.
Yes,
like,
sir.
subscribe, and share. Make sure y'all hit the TikTok.
Hit that bell.
Yes. We also hit.
Crazy on the TikTok.
Yeah, we had 304 followers now. Like we just had like 100 and something not too long ago. We had 304 right now.
Yeah, we go crazy on the TikTok.
Yeah, we going
crazy on the TikTok.
Views
going crazy. The comments. You feel me? We don't care what the comments. Well,
yeah, I don't
want to be negative. Go ahead. Tell us off. Because we fight back.
Put us in algorithm.
Fight back.
Put us in the algorithm. Like.
But we love to be talked about. You feel me?
Cool,
yeah,
man. Hopefully Mel give us some more videos. He did one video of Avery Heckle, and that was the last one that got made, man.
Mel got his toggle audience, man. He got his toggle audience.
Yeah. Mel be here. But man. Make sure you look out for the next episode by Love Island. I'm doing a little recap. My sister. I'm saying Love Island, man. I gotta get up on Love Island, my boy. Get up on that.
Mel,
get up on the Love Island.
Mel,
watch it. Mel, watch it.
That shit, Mel.
Wifey watches.
Man.
On the TV in the living room, I watch it, bro. And I ain't gonna lie.
You know how that go. You come in the crib. What you watching?
Love Island.
What he doing? You next 10 minutes you sit down.
You sit down like, oh yeah.
Who they gonna come up with next?
I seen the clips. They be wilding on that shit, bro. I seen the clips. They be wilding on that shit.
Got in tune the other day, bro. I'm on episode 3, man. That shit alright, man. It's alright. I can find alright. It got too many episodes though, but that shit alright though. But like that, yo, we out of here, man.
Yes, sir. Love.